Hello Gemini, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today we will be doing a money reading for you. I'm changing up I want to shorten it up a bit and be more precise on what we're talking about here. So just so you're aware, if you've been here before, I will be doing my layout a little bit different. We are going to be starting with the Wisdom of the Oracle for you guys. To see what exactly might be, should be, should I say, your focus at this time. Remember that this is a general reading. It is not a personal read. Take what's for you and leave the rest for whoever it may be meant for, as well as sticking around long enough to know the difference. It is timeless. Take the energy from when you see the read to a few weeks out. We are going to get right started here. Let's see. Gemini. What's going on for Gemini? Okay. We have loyal heart. It's in the reverse, so that is a protection message. I don't like seeing that in the reverse automatically. It kind of makes me feel like having to worry about somebody in your midst, especially in a money reading. It feels like there's a possibility of someone or maybe a company, anything. It could be, I feel like somebody that you may have invested in. Someone may have put money towards someone else's business. That's what it kind of feels like. Or you relied on somebody, maybe an accountant or a somebody who takes care of your money. And it feels like a disloyalty here. It feels like you didn't think they'd do you wrong, or they'd let you know if something was happening and they didn't tell you, and you may be careful of that and keep on top of that. If you're used to letting somebody else take care of your stuff and you don't pay attention as much because, you know, they're supposed to take care of it. That's what they're for, right? I feel like some money may be lost. Let me read from the book for you guys on that. Number 35. Loyal heart. Essential meanings: fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. Your protection message. Are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea? Or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it is time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make some room. I just got this feeling like somebody... maybe a family member or a friend has been trying to tell you to move banks or move to a new investment firm or something to that effect. And you've been with the same one for a while, and this could be your loyal heart not wanting to leave even though they're not doing well by you at this time, or they haven't been for a while. Something that's not making you money. Maybe if you have your own company, if you have your own business, it could be just, you know, I'm not going to say just because it feels like it belittles it, but I mean, it could be as something as simple as an online store, which may or may not be very simple, right? A lot to it as well, but I feel like maybe a product isn't working well. It might have been the first one you started with, and but it's not doing as well as it used to, and you're wondering about pulling it off the line up here. Needing to know whether it should be there. That's what it feels like. Kind of like moving your money, kind of changing things around a bit. All right, we're going to get into the body of your read at this time. Gemini. Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? We have seven of Swords. We have the Two of Cups, and we have the Yeah, see, this kind of almost is talking of exactly what I was feeling about moving money, moving a product to something else, putting your loyalties into something else. Maybe it feels like there's money leaving. It feels like something is leaving with some of your money, and it's disloyalty. It could just be. It could. I keep saying just, but it could be as close to you as a friend taking from you, or taking advantage. It feels like a taking advantage of kind of situation. I do feel like with this Two of Cups, this is telling of something new coming in here. And I'm looking at how this may also be with this Two of Cups, someone that you dealt with in the past, business wise. Maybe you started something with someone else, some kind of a business venture, or trying to take an idea to a to market, whatever. It feels like walking away. See how they're looking back? This is you looking back at someone who may have been loyal at one time, but you have to, if you're losing money on the deal, you need to pull out. I'm really kind of thinking that there's a possibility you invested in somebody. You invested some time, money, in someone that was close to you. It may have been a relationship as well, and now you feeling that there may be advantage being taken of you. Money being lost. I feel like cut your losses, leave the Two Swords there, take the rest and get out of there, will be your best bet. It also came out with the Four of Cups, which is kind of about, he's sitting here looking, worrying about this stuff. Don't worry about the losses. Don't let yourself lose any more. There's other opportunities out there, and this may upset the other person, just so you know, or the other entity, but you got to do what's right for you, right? Okay, cutting your losses. Let's see, what else do we have here for Gemini? I do feel a little bit with this disloyal heart here and the Seven of Swords coming out. Someone that you cared about, or someone that may be very close to you, family, close friend. Like I say, it feels like taking advantage. You may have been so worried about that something was missing that you couldn't see that this other person was having come-ups at the same time. They started wearing more like some jewelry. I'm thinking like jewelry. You notice that they got some jewelry, and it's real. You thought it was fake at the time, or that it was cheaper than what it was, and it was because that whatever it was they were taking from, or yeah, this is the Four of Swords, and it looks like it's crossing here. It jumped right out crossing. This is about you stepping back and really stepping away from a situation for a while, resting, maybe laying something to rest, like there's no sense in fighting about it. You probably, if it's a situation where you're definitely not going to get that back, cut your losses and get out of there, and just don't maybe lay away from putting your money into anything for a while. This could be about stocks, so just be mindful of that, depending on who you're working with or what you're going through. All right, what else for Gemini at this time? This may also be if someone's taking advantage of you financially in a love relationship, or like I say, a family member, somebody close. This is maybe you needing to step back away from that situation for a while, so you can really evaluate what's going on here, see how they act from it. Anything? Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get back here. I don't feel like those are needed. Let me shuffle it. It may just mean for me to shuffle. Sometimes that's how it is. All right. Oh. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. Someone, I'm feeling someone needs to get off their high horse. One of you may be wondering, needing to see where your loyalty is lying at, and whether you, I think you feel you know better in a situation. That's why the high horse, uh, coming down, thinking that you know what's best. Um, this may be representing in the past as well, with it in the reverse. It may be you may have done this in the past, and now it's affecting you now. You might end up in a situation where you think, "Damn, I should have listened to them," um, because of a loss of money. Or I don't think it's a loss of money. I feel like there's perhaps something else gained money that you didn't put your money into. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to just say stocks because I've already said that, but I feel like investing of some sort, investing time, effort, money into something that's supposed to reap a reward back, right? I feel like somebody gave you a heads up that something was going to do well and you didn't take the advantage of it. And now that person or a friend, whoever it was, has come into some funds here because of it, and you missed out. That's what this. Don't. This may not have happened already. This may be something that will come up in the upcoming weeks here. So just know that if there's something arises where someone's like, you know what, you should probably do this. I'm going to do this. Maybe you should do this because I hear it's going to be very lucrative. And you were like, it's kind of risky. I'm not going to do it. And then you find out later on that you miss out and they had some gains from it. Doesn't seem like it's huge gains for necessarily, but it's enough that we're like, wow, I could have doubled my money, right? Anything else here for Gemini? We have the Emperor. Somebody is on their shit right now. Somebody is on top of things. You're really getting organized with budgeting possibly, and getting a hold of your finances. I feel like somebody for some time was having like some lack, a little bit of loss. It feels like getting I feel like a new position at work, maybe getting a new job, something where you have a little bit of authority because you've proven that you can organize and you can lead people. Being a leader of some sort here. Maybe a supervisor. Somebody may be coming into a supervisor position or getting the opportunity to be. It feels like getting a hold of your finances, though. It really does. It feels like your accounts are looking good. You're getting to a place. They might not be amazing, but I feel like you've worked that hard. You've gotten your stuff together, so that and you're more. I feel like you can see the future a little bit better at this time. We have the Moon. Something is being kept secret here from you, though. So just be aware of that there's something. It might not just be keeping secret, being just out of your view. Something's where you can't see it. There may be something, surprise expense that comes up here, or it could be a surprise windfall. Either way, there's something that may present itself at this time or in the weeks to come. It just seems like it'll be a surprise. Something you don't know about. Okay, let's get some cards for clarity on this for Gemini. What else does Gemini need to know here? We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. We have the Magician in the reverse as well. Came out together. It seems to me with this is kind of like you just don't want to know about it. Whatever it is, I feel like part of this not paying attention to what somebody's doing around you, it's like you've had a feeling that it was going on, but you didn't investigate. You had a feeling something was awry with someone when it came to your money, but you didn't look into it. It feels like a kind of misplacing your trust, but I don't want to say this. ignoring it, maybe ignoring it a little bit, because you know you didn't want to think badly about this person. Maybe you didn't want to confront the person either. You have the Magician in the reverse. It was, you didn't have all your cards on the table, I feel, with this. There was you know, this can be about manifesting and bringing things into your life. I do feel with it in the reverse though, this didn't bode well for your successes, you know, your future successes, by ignoring that something was going on, or is going on for that matter. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I'm looking at the fact that it's the Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. It jumped out over here, and I feel like this is also pertaining to the High Priestess, where I was thinking, you know, you don't take advantage of a situation where which you could, that could cause you to have gains from it. Feeling like you know better than someone else. But it was in the past. I feel like it's changed now with the Emperor here, that you're more steady. You know, you got your eye on the prize, and you're better at it because of what happened. This may have been something with the Wheel of Fortune here that they had to be done. It's in the reverse. This could be calling a past tense as well. Some things that you had to you went through that caused you to be this Emperor now. That's causing you to, pushing you in that situation. That may be the secret that's being revealed here. That, you know, this, you had to go through some things. Learn more about yourself. Learn more about money and how to spend it. How to invest it. Someone, I suddenly felt like maybe in the past you went, you might have paid for money-making schemes or scams, or money, not so much scams. I feel like gurus. I want to say guru. This may be pertaining to this as well. This may be someone that you you look up to. You might have been watching videos or read about this person. It feels like you invested in their system. Their system, you know, their systems that they sell, because they were so successful with it. And there's something behind it though that you couldn't see, or that you can't see. So be mindful of that if you're looking at videos with these gurus where you buy their system to make money. I feel like there's something you're not seeing about it, and this could be where this disloyal, laying your loyalties with someone that maybe you find out that you're gonna find out that isn't worried about. They're like, oh, well, I just want to make you money, right? Okay. This may be in the past as well, because with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, I feel like it didn't go as planned. Whatever it was, it hasn't went as planned, or it did not go as planned. Okay, anything else here for Gemini? We have the Lovers in the reverse. Okay, yeah, I'm putting this here. I feel like, you know, the Lovers in a money read can be about new love, right? But it's not about this. It feels like can be about contracts or devoting yourself to something. And this is in the reverse. I feel like this is telling you, do not listen to this rigmarole this person is throwing at you, that it may be an expensive system they want you to buy, or maybe even installments over time, but you know, you're going to make so much money. Be mindful. There's something you can't see, or I feel like investigate further into this, because there may be, maybe you have it. I've seen nothing but good things. I've read nothing but good things about this and people making money, right? But if you look further, if you try to dig up the dirt and make sure that, you know, that this person has got clean hands, I feel like you're going to find out. Don't invest that money just yet. Really investigate. You know, look into ratings of them, and make sure it's not just revolved around people who like them or what have you, or people who I feel like it's going to be something where they say, oh, you're going to make all this money with this system, but in the reality, they're making all this money. They may be rich, but the people underneath them is what makes them their money. So they're people, then you got to work and work and work, and you're starting down here. That means that this is used up. this system is maybe used up. This way of doing it may be used up. And this down here is where you're going to be, and you can't find anybody to sell yours to. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just selling the same thing over and over again is all it ends up being. So just be mindful of that. Okay, anything else here before I close the read? Nope, I guess that's it. That's your main focus, is needing to make sure that you don't devote yourself to something or someone that that may not be very honoring to you. I'm going to pull Queen of the Moon Oracle at this time. I will not be reading from the book on these. I'm just going to tell you what it makes me feel about your situation. Okay? For Gemini, what else does Gemini need to know before I close the read? What does Gemini need to know? Whoa, we got two of them. Okay, they went flying. Let's take a look here. Action and balance. Action and balance. Don't spend any money you don't really have. I feel like earlier I was thinking about I had pulled a few cards before your read. It wasn't necessarily for you. It was just a shuffling up and really seeing how I wanted to. And if this brings me back to that, I feel like it was connected to the money reading here with you guys, Gemini. The cards that I pulled were the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. And I felt like something about something, you take some of your, something about something, right? I get so tongue-tied sometimes. Bear with me. I felt the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse was about investing money in something. When I was throwing cards to just see how I felt, how the cards felt. And then the Seven of Pentacles came with it in the reverse as well. Like something you invested time and money in being wasted, or it could be they were all in the reverse. So it's something you may have went through in the past and could be learned from. But it was the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse made me feel like it's going to be something that money coming that you thought was going to be extra, but something comes along and you have to pay into it. Something that you need to use that money for. But in reality, it is a gift because it made it so that you didn't have to go in debt for it, right? But it also made me feel like investing some money that you've been, like in savings, you've been saving up for something, saving up for your retirement, your future, and being tempted to spend the money on something that's not going to be lucrative. It's funny because it just feels like that here as well. So I want to tell you that there's something about this balance. The actions that you take are going to make a difference. And I look at the fact that her head is clouded here. Make sure that you have everything in your view. You can't make a balanced, informative decision if you don't put in the work to make sure about what it is you're investing in, okay? So just be very mindful of that. I feel like you need to be more clear, and don't spend on a whim here. That's what it feels like. Don't put any more money into do the balance thing. Don't put any more money that it's going to be like, here's the debt ratio, right? All right. That's it for this read, Gemini. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.